welcome everyone to another conversion lab where we help you all get rid of all the bottlenecks that you experience when it comes to converting your leads. Today, we're going to be going over your listing presentation. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody who was here that attended yesterday's listing mastermind. That was such a really great turnout that we had, and hopefully, definitely. I want to say everybody that was in attendance here. Andrew takes that very seriously, and our team takes that very seriously. We appreciate you guys attending that. And so yeah, today we're gonna go over customizing your listing presentation and then also your personalized flyer. And I do want to just like hop right into it. You already know the value of these personalized flyers and these listing agreements. I don't need to sell anyone on it. All right, so we're just on the regular TWTagents.com website. And let's do the personalized flyer first. And so, because I want to say the stages of getting these leads, once you get the listing lead, or to be honest, any sort of buyer lead or listing lead, you're going to be sending out this personalized flyer. So let's start with the personalized flyer first. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to the agent tools right here at the top. We're going to click on agent tools, and then we're going to scroll down to personalized marketing. And then we're going to click on personal flyer. It's right here. As soon as you tap on that, it's going to open up the template to this personal flyer. And so I am going to do edit template. I believe the blue button says a different phrase for you all, but you just click on the purple button. And so I'm going to say this 2 times just so everybody is made clear of this. Do not print this first one. It is just instructions on how to customize this personal flyer. It is the video that you all seen yesterday of me walking through. So, whether you have like so many different resources to know how to customize your personal flyer now, not only this conversion lab, but then also within the flyer itself is the video on how to customize it. And I just want to be very clear, do not print this one. And so hence the name at the top, do not print. And so, but yeah, you can go ahead and click that video and it's going to walk you through exactly what we're going to go through right now. So first and foremost, on this personal flyer, there's only one thing that we have to change about it, and it is page number 2. And so in page number 2, I'm going to go ahead and let's actually get rid of Teresa first, just so I can start from scratch. And first thing I want to do is put my headshot in here. And so I'm going to go to my uploads on the left-hand side. And then also quick reminder to everyone, you all get Canva, the pro version, in the back in your My EXP. At the end, if you all need me to show you how to get Canva for free, I can go into that at the end. We're going to be replacing our headshot. So I'm going to go to uploads, and then I'm simply going to click upload files, and then it's going to open my folders on my computer. And obviously, wherever you have your headshot saved on your computer, then you go ahead and click it and then tap open. And so I already have mine in there, so I'm not going to upload anything. And I'm just going to take Teresa's headshot, and it is super, super simple. You literally just grab it, you drag it over, and then you drop it in. You see how it just pops in there, right? And so it's so simple, very, very simple. Matter of fact, so simple. I want to erase it and then show you guys how to do it again. Uploads, and since it's up in there already, you just drag and drop. That's it. All right, done. Next, I'm gonna change my name. So I'm gonna change my name to, let's have some fun here. I'm gonna change my name to John Mirka. First 2 names that pop into my head, right? So the agent's name is John Mirka, and she looks like Teresa. And so next is your bio. I know the majority of you on here. So hold on, let me just see. I think there's like 17 or 15 people on here. So Felicia, David, Christopher, Dominic. For the most part, I believe everybody that's on here, have bios of yourself. If you do not have one, again, there is instructions in this actual templated bio talking about how you can create one. For the most part, this bio, matter of fact, I might put this in here too. This bio is 70 to 80 words. And so I think that's in the template as well. And so this bio right here, it's about 70 to 80 words. And so if you have a bio that is longer than that, simply go to ChatGPT and make it and tell ChatGPT, hey, here's my bio, make it 70 to 80 words. And it's going to do that. And it does it instantly. And so, yeah, and then you just copy that. And then again, you can come in here and you can grab the whole thing. You can get rid of it and then paste your bio in there just like that. Right. And so, yeah, so all I did was just highlighted the whole thing and then I deleted it. And then wherever you're copying your other bio from, you come back in here and then just Command V and paste it in there or right click and paste, right? Next is the super simple stuff. This is your phone number. You can go in here and edit it just like a Word doc, edit your email, edit your website name, and then your website domain name, and then also your license. Just a quick reminder, your DRE license has to be on everything, every sort of marketing piece that you have. Make sure that your DRE license is on there. Now, this one. So we added all of our information on it. Last thing is our Tap Talk Tour link on ICONNCT. So this part, there's a little bit of a process to it. So what I'm going to do is I am going to stop sharing my screen. So let's go here. So I'm going to stop. Where is the stop sharing? I'm going to stop sharing my screen and I am going to shift desktop. I cannot find my stop sharing button. Oh, here it is. Okay. So I'm gonna stop sharing my screen and then I'm gonna go over to my mobile device, specifically my iConnect, because what I want to do before showing you all how to create the QR code for this, I'm just gonna go and get the link first. And so I want the link first. And so what I'm gonna do is, Eric, if you can assist me, I am going to go into that conversion lab on my phone. And if you could let me in. Oh, I think Eric is occupied.
Cameron,
Yes.
Cameron, are you going to that free website to create the QR codes like you did yesterday?
Well, yes, that's what I'm doing right now.
So I got a question. Why don't you do the QR codes right there in Canva since you're already there?
Well, I would have to first learn how to do that and then redo this entire thing. And so, but yeah,
Oh,
I can redo all my videos. Thanks for that, Angelica.
but
But
there's a
yeah,
QR.
I mean, this
You
is
just
like, yeah, this was the
it's just,
easiest way to do it.
okay. I couldn't understand because the
Yeah,
QR code tab is right there and you can do the QR code. But I understand another
yeah.
resource.
Yeah. And so what Angelica is referring to, so you can actually create QR codes within Canva, being that I do not know how to do that, just because, I don't know how to do that. What's it called? Yeah, we don't do it that way. And so, but you can do it that way. So thank you. Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen real quick, and then I'm going to show you all my getting to the iConnect app. So, okay, so you all can see my screen. So I'm going to go to my iConnect. And then on iConnect, usually if it opens up to any one of the other tabs, just go to the bottom right-hand corner where agent profile is. And then the share button is at the top right-hand corner. So when you tap that, you're going to see a big green button at the bottom that says Tap Talk Tour. And once you click that, it's going to give you the option on how you want to share it. And what I do is I literally just copy it and then I go to my notes and I paste it into my notes. And so I usually have notes like this, iConnect Tap Talk Tour. I just start a new note. And then once I paste it, I'm going to show you all what it looks like when I paste it. So when I paste this, it pastes everything. So what I just want is the link, and that's it, right? And so as soon as I hit done, now it's in my notes. And so the reason why I put it in my notes is because my notes is, it's just an Apple thing. I have I have all Apple devices, and anything I do on one device, it syncs to all the other devices. And so, but the point of this is to get your link on your computer because we're creating the QR code on our computer, and I need a way to send myself the link So then I can grab that link and then attach it to the QR code. And so I'm going to stop sharing on my mobile device. And now I'm going to go back to sharing on my screen on my desktop. So this QR code, usually what I do, I just go to Google. I just Google. That's funny. And then I'm going to type in QR code. It's been a long week, everyone. That's funny. Here it is right here, by the way. I'm going to open that in another tab. But I'm going to go to QR code generator. So all I did was go to Google and then I typed in QR code generator and then I just tapped and I just clicked on the website that said QR code generator. So now in QR code generator, I'm going to hit URL, right? And then I'm going to go and get my notes that I have that QR code on. And so I'm just going to copy the link in my notes, and then I'm simply going to paste it where it says enter website. And then it gives you a little check mark, and there's your QR code. And all you do is hit download and then sign in. And if you don't have an account with them, it's literally really easy just to log in with your Gmail. And so then it's going to take you to logging into this. And then there's your QR code. And so what we're going to do is download this QR code. And then I don't do anything fancy with it. I just download the regular, just the plain old QR code. And then it downloaded right there as frame 5. And then I'm gonna go back into my personal flyer. And then I'm gonna do exactly what I did with my headshot. I'm just gonna upload a photo, and here's my photo that I want, the frame 5. And then I'm gonna click it and then open it. And then now that QR code is right here. I know there's a lot of QR codes in here, but it's the first one. And so I'm going to go ahead and click on that. If I click on that, it brings it into the frame. It brings it into the design. And then if you just drag it over the QR code, it's just going to pop it right in there. And so just like I did with the headshot, it just popped it right in there. And then I always advise like hitting the QR code with your phone just to make sure that it actually worked. And so yeah, but basically that's how you customize your personal flyer in Canva. Before going over to the listing presentation, because listing presentation is very similar to this, before going over to listing presentations, does anybody have any questions about the personal flyer? John, what was the specific part that I went too fast on?
I got somebody helpful here in the office to help me. So,
Oh, got it. All right, cool.
Can I ask you a quick question?
but yeah, well, here's another question.
Can you hear
Yes.
me?
Mm-hmm.
On the first page, I'm trying to put my photo in the little circle image. Is there a way to move the photo up and down once it's in the image, or do I have to crop it the way I want it before I put it into the image?
Wait, you said loop it up and down, or wait, what did you say?
Move it
Oh, move it. Oh, yes. Good question,
like
Felicia.
it's cutting my head off.
Is that Felicia? But yes. And can you still see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you just double click your image and then you could see everything else go gray except your image, and then you can like size it accordingly. Then I can like just put Teresa's head in there. Did that work?
Do that one more time.
Yeah. So if you hover over the image and then just
Yep.
double click it, and then you're gonna see
Yep.
everything else go gray except the image. And
Uh-huh.
then I can click the image and drag it where I want it. And then at the same time, I could resize it.
Let's see, I get the graph.
Mine's not moving though.
Hey,
This
Cameron,
isn't,
another
this
question.
isn't moving.
That's weird. Okay, I'll mess around with it, Cam. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Cameron,
Yeah.
what's the best, once we get our profile completed, and what's the best way to save this on our iPhone so we could send this out as we get introductions? You know,
Nice. Love that. A really good question, Doug. So, to be very, very clear, you want to send like just actually send this as a text, like so like a link in your text to the potential lead. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, got it. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So what I would do is I would first and foremost come up here to to the page one, and I would hide it, right? And so I would hide that page, and now you could see at the top it says page hidden right there. And so it's just a little eyeball right here that hides and unhides pages. And so the reason why I did that is because I don't want whoever it is that I'm saying this to, I don't want them seeing this page. And so now they're only going to see page 2 and page 3. And so now that I've done that, I'm going to come over here to the share button at the top right hand corner. I'm going to click share. And then what I want to do is I want to send the public view link. And so for you all, since this isn't turned on for you all, it's going to be right there. And if you all don't see this, then go into the ellipsis to see more or see all. And then it's going to show you all the options for you to share this. And again, this is where it's very important to have your free Canva that EXP provides you, because they give you access to the pro version. And I don't believe that you could do this on the basic version. And so make sure that you get access to the pro version. And so what you're going to do is create a public view link. And then once you tap that, a public view link. And then once you tap that, it's going to give you this link. And then now that link, that's the link that you use. And I would store this somewhere. So I actually created, and maybe we can do this next Tuesday. But what I did is I went into my FUB and I created a text snippet, and I just input this link in there. So now you always have that text snippet in your FUB. And then we can just, anybody just in the chat, let me know if you want like next Tuesday, we can like go into like creating text snippets and email snippets with these documents in there. And so it's as simple as a tap on your FUB, especially, Andrew always talking about you all are always on the go and always using your mobile device. It's really simple. Like you literally just go into the chat with your starting a new text message with your FUB contact, and then you just tap on add template, and then it already has this link in it, and you can change and customize it the way that you want it. It's very, very simple, but that's the link. Let me know if that was helpful, Doug.
Yeah, that's great. So when we save the link, can we also do this like save it as a text shortcut on our
Mhm.
iPhone?
Yeah, you can
Perfect.
do that too.
Because
Yeah,
I use a lot of those. So okay,
yeah,
great.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You could definitely do that. Yeah, what Doug is referring to is like, forgive me for all the Android users. I know there is a way to do this. You're probably gonna have to Google how to do this, but as of right now, I only know how to do this on Apple devices. So if you go into your settings, you can actually create, what are they called again, Doug? Sorry, the word just slipped my mind.
It's a text shortcut.
There you go. You can create a text shortcut, meaning when you type a certain word, it brings up a text template on your iPhone. And so what Doug is doing, he's going in and he created a word, like he's going to create a word that says like personal flyer. And now anytime he types that word, it exchanges that personal flyer word with the actual template. And so in that template, he's going to add this link to. And so, yeah, I can cover that in another one as well. Um, but yeah, any other questions regarding the personal flyer? Those are really good questions, by the way. All right. So I'm going to go now to the listing presentation. So we created the personal flyer. Now we're going to customize our listing presentation. It's going to follow the same sequence of events. And to be honest, I think the personal flyer, it's the same exact page in the listing presentation. The only difference is it's in the listing presentation. And so I'm going to start from the beginning. So I'm going to go to twtagents.com, and then I'm going to hover over agent tools, and you can either click on listing packet right here on the drop down menu, or click on agent tools and then go down to personalized marketing and then listing packet. And so as soon as you click listing packet, it's going to open that up again, and it's going to ask you if you want to use this template, and then you're going to say yes. And then once you edit template, again, there's going to be a do not print first page, because this is just a video of exactly what we're going through right now, which is customizing your listing presentation. And then shout out to Erick Zarate for customizing or for designing this, because it looks absolutely amazing. So page 3 is going to be the only page that we are customizing. And so it is very similar to the personal flyer, except a little bit more listing branding on there. And so where you see clouds and little frames, they call these frames in Canva, we are going to be replacing that information, and then obviously my name along with my bio and all of my information and my QR code. And so this is very interesting. If you have already uploaded your photo because you did the personal flyer first, and you already uploaded your QR code, those elements, they save within Canva. And so you don't have to re-upload your photos and your elements again. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to my uploads. And as you can see, I have a huge library of all the uploads that I've uploaded in the past. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take those elements and then just drag them and drop them over here. And so I'm going to take Teresa's headshot. I'm going to drag and drop it. Boom. And like Felicia mentioned, her head is a little bit, let's say, too small. So I want to make her head more bigger in the frame. So I just double click it and then I can move it around. I can make it bigger. I can make it smaller. And so let's say I like it like that. Perfect. Then I'm going to tap done, right? So her headshot is in there. And then John Maya. John Maya is the real estate agent name. So I just literally tap on the element and then I can change whatever I want in there, right? Same thing for the bio. Again, use ChatGPT. I'm not a person that, I'm not too good at writing at all. And I leverage ChatGPT for a lot. And so there's instructions on here on what to actually put in your bio, and you can go in there, read it. Remember, it is 70 to 80 words for it to fit right in here. And so you can copy and paste your bio and input it in there. And then add your number by clicking on any one of the elements. You just click into it, right? And then you can add whatever it is, your name at gmail.com, right? I just learned the other day that there's like a me.com, which is a very interesting email, me.com. And so then you add your website, right? And then you add your DRE license, right? And since we already designed our personal flyer, that means I already have my QR code in here. And so then all I do is go to my, I go to my uploads, and then I go back to that QR code. And if you all have like a ton of elements like we have, right? If you notice, I'm clicking on the ellipsis next to the element and it just describes it for me. It tells me what it is. And so like, if you uploaded it and it says like mine frame 5, like I may come in here and edit the name of the photo just so I can keep everything organized. I may edit it to like ICONNCT, tap, talk, tour, tour QR code, right? And so now that's the name of that element. And you can see image successfully renamed. And now when I hit when I hit the ellipsis up here, it says ICONNCT Tap Talk Tour. So now I can differentiate between every single one of these. See, this one goes to my listing presentation. This one goes to a listing presentation request. And so, yeah, just a little tip. And so I'm going to grab it just like I did with the headshot and drag it over to this frame. And you're going to see it pop right in there when I hover over the frame. And there you go. And same thing with this. I could double click it and I can make it, if I wanted a little bit less white space and wanted to make it a little bit bigger, boom. I just double clicked it and then cropped it accordingly. And that's it. Now you're done with your listing presentation. This listing presentation is actually really, really legit. Like we mentioned yesterday and like we mentioned in the Wednesday training, I'd be very proud walking into a listing presentation with this. It's on brand. It's personalized to me. It has all our credibility. Yeah, and to be honest, it's kind of difficult not to sell the Warburton team with 2,300 transactions covered all over Southern California. And so, so yeah. And so, and also too, if you all have your own reviews, I know you all get reviews as real estate agents. Come in here and feel free to, you all know how to do it now to where you can come in here and tap it and you can go grab the review from Zillow, from your Google, from Yelp, from wherever you all are getting reviews and copy and highlight that review and then drag it in here. And then whatever house, again, it's the same exact concept to where, you upload files, download the listing that you sold and take that photo and store it into a folder where you can find it. and then go to upload files and then upload that home and then drag and drop that home into one of these elements and it works the same exact way. And so if you guys want to get a little bit deeper and a little bit more advanced with customizing your listing presentation, feel free to go ahead and do that. As you can see, like the way that we did it, we highlighted like the key things that I want to where I want somebody's eyes to go to, right? So like this one says support and personal care, right? This one says $50,000 over asking price. This one says brought us offers $75,000 over what we had priced it at, right? And these are actual reviews that I found on, I believe it was a combination of Zillow and Google for the Warburton team. And so, yeah. And so does,
I do want to say that there actually is we have a couple of people on this Zoom
Mhm.
that are here in the office, and I just wanted to offer like if you guys need like an impromptu conversion lab workshop, I could do that right after the Zoom, and then if you're here in the office, I could like help you out uh, with like I can set up something, and then I can like actually go into a little bit more detail with you guys if you guys still need help.
Mhm. I like that. Appreciate that, man.
Of
Hey,
course.
Cameron, a
Yeah.
suggestion.
Mhm.
What I love the presentation. It's excellent. What
Mhm.
I would like to see as an option, if we could morph one of the pages from our old presentation that had all of our properties sold. I find that pretty effective because I'm showing. I think there was a grid of like 12 or I think it was 12 properties. So
Yes.
I can immediately put the pictures in, put, Cathedral City, Palm Desert and everything. And you can do it with or without pricing. And so I can show, hey, these are some of the properties I've sold.
Yeah.
And I think that's a neat page. Would like to see that as an option if we could.
Yeah.
If so,
Yeah. Like that. Do you, can you see my screen?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. I can definitely. Yeah, we wanted to make it as easy as possible for the real estate agents, and not give them like too many options because I know this is like a bunch of tech and graphic design and you all want to be, spending more time, talking to clients instead of designing things. And so, um, yeah, we would probably either add it in there. So like we'd probably take this and just add it right there to it and then unhide it. And so now you guys have that option. Um, let's see. Yeah, but we could definitely think about that. I mean, I can, to be honest, just leave that there. Yeah, so you all now have this page, the team, Warburton team and testimonials, and then also this page as well, the Warburton team sales 400 plus a year. And so you have both of those pages. And then again, like just like I did with the personal flyer where you hide something. So when you all go to print this, which I'm going to show you all next, and you do not want to print a certain page, all you do is hover over the page at the bottom, you click the ellipsis, and then the second to last option is hide page. And when I hide that page, it doesn't show the page anymore. So now if I were to go to print this, or I were to send it as a link to one of my sellers that I'm about to go meet, that page won't be printed at all. And then you'll see in the settings when I go to print it, you'll see it not select this page 6. And so, yeah, really, yeah, I appreciate that suggestion, Doug. Yeah, because we want to make this, and I do want to say, like, to everyone on here, we want to make this as like not only easily accessible and easily changeable, but then also you all are the ones who are going out on the listing presentations, not us. And so we really appreciate suggestions like that to help you all get and secure that listing. And so I really appreciate that, Doug. Um, Okay. And so now let's print this thing. So I'm going to go to page 1. And again, I don't want to print page 1 because it has the instructions on how to do this. And so I'm going to go to the ellipsis. I'm going to tap that. And then I'm going to do the second to last option right here, hide page. And then what I always do is I just like go through it and just make sure everything is correct, make sure all the spelling is correct. I hit the QR code, making sure that it's working. And then I just go through it, make sure all the spelling is good. All right, let's say I was an individual that didn't want this page, so I hid that page as well. Okay, all the spelling's good, all the spelling's good. All right, perfect. And so what we're going to do now is come over to the share button. Do not hit print with Canva. They're going to charge you to print I mean, you can if you want to. I mean, they're going to charge you to print these, and they're going to actually send you whatever you order. And so we know we had an agent who was like, "Oh, do I click that and do I pay for it?" And we're like, "No, like you can print the stuff for free in our office." And so what's it called? And so if you go ahead and hit share, and then you're going to see an option to download. And as soon as you tap download, what I always do is save these as a PDF standard. And then as you can see, it's going to ask you what pages you want to select to print. And this is correct. So pages 2 through 5, so 2 through 5, and then 7 through 15. As you can see, it skipped the 2 pages that I hid. And then all I'm going to do is hit download, and then that's going to download to my computer with the name. So the name of the file is right here, and you can go ahead and change that to whatever. So instead of the Warburton team, you can make it Doug's listing presentation 2.0 or whatever you want to make it. And now this is where you just click on the file once it's done downloading. And then this is where you have now the PDF, and then you come up here to print. And then wherever your printer is located, that's where it walks you through all through the steps of printing that. That's that. And so that you would basically print, because I know some of you guys have the listing presentation, you got the listing presentation in the office. Depending on how many listing presentations you guys are all going to, or listings you all are going to pitch, the only page that you all would need to print is this one. So you would follow the same steps. You would hide every other page except that one. Or you can come in here and share. If you just want to print the personalized one, you can come in here and download. And instead of selecting all the pages, so I'm going to change this to PDF standard. Instead of selecting all the pages, I just want to print page 2. And so I'm going to select all and then deselect all, and then just click on page 2. Sorry, page 3, where my personalization is. And then I click done, and now you can see the selected pages is just page 3, and then I click download, and now I'm just downloading the page that I want to put into my listing presentation. And that goes for any pages that you all want to download and print. Any questions so far on this? Is this good? Let me ask you all this. Is this easy? Do you all think that you could do this?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Hey, Cameron, another option, once you get your file done, and obviously if you're remote, you can actually take that file, go to staples.com and upload it directly, and you can print it and get it bound. So if you want to, you can do that, and then I'll be ready for it.
Love it. I love that. Keep them coming, Doug.
Yeah,
Love
if
it.
if the pages are like laminated, you could also get like a dry erase marker and then write it in with the customer. That way you could like reuse one, obviously the booklet, and you don't have to leave it with the customer. And then you could just, use the same one every single time at different customers' listing presentations.
Wipe it off in the car.
Oh,
Why are we writing? Why are we writing?
that's actually smart. That's
I
very
had a
smart.
question, Cameron, regarding the printing.
Mhm.
Are we already officially like kind of set up for us to be able to print there, or do we just have to like send it to you guys?
So yes. So yeah, you all can come into the office and print in the office. Yeah, but you all would have to come and use the printer in the back because we don't have it to the point to where, you all can just get access to the Xerox. And so so yeah, so I would say like printing if you all wanted to come into the office and print this one page because we're always going to have in stock listing presentations in the office just without the customized your personalized page in it. And so if you want to come into the office and just print the personalized page, what you would do is just come into the office and then there's a computer in the back. If none of our marketing team is there, then go to the computer, the one that Tracy is always sitting on. And then on that computer, I would just tell Jenny like, hey, can I print my personalized flyer or my, the personal flyer that goes into my listing presentation? And then she'll guide you through sending it to customer service at gowpnow.com. And I do want to say like, because I know this is none of you, but I just want to throw it out as a reminder. And I know that you all know this as well. I'm just reminding everyone, I want to say, patient with our team because I know our marketing team is constantly running everywhere, and we're trying to set up for events, and we're trying to send out texts to you all in Slack groups, and we're doing recruiting, and we're doing social media, and we're doing a lot of things. And so yeah, and so if you all could make it as efficient as possible, and just know that when you come into the office, send it. So send your that download, attach it to your email, and then send it to customer service at gowpnow.com. And then literally just walk over to Jenny and be like, hey, I already sent my document to customer service at gowpnow.com. Can you open it and then print it for me? I need X amount of copies. And then Jenny or whoever is over there will help you. And then again, our marketing team is there as well if you guys need help from us. Cool. I love the questions.
Perfect. Thank you. Sorry, I was trying to unmute.
Yeah, no, you're good. Cool. Any other questions regarding this? What time is it? 12:45. Um, if there are no questions, then Eric, how many people are there in the office? Like
A lot.
actually, a lot of
Like
people.
Uh,
6 of us
Yeah, they're all huddled together on a computer
underneath the
Oh,
table.
under the table. Exactly. They have a little pillow for it.
Earthquake.
that's funny. Um, but yeah, I would say like Eric, do you want to I would say like this is the portion where we usually like if anybody needs help with doing this. And I also want to make this very, very clear because I've actually had a couple questions from agents regarding this. This is not for us to like do it for you. We are like teaching you how to do this so you never have to rely on the marketing team to do this for you. And so I just wanted to make that very, very clear because some agents actually asked me, hey, like, can I be first for you to do my listing, my personal packet? And I'm like, wait, we're teaching you how to do it. We're not the ones doing it for you. And so, what's it called? And so, yeah, so I just wanted to make that very, very clear. But Eric, do you want to help the people that are in the office? And then
Yeah.
anybody that's online, if
Flip them
you all are
$100, they'll
stuck
do it for you.
anywhere at any piece of this, then feel free to unmute yourself and I can help you online.
I have a question, Cameron.
Yeah.
It's Guadalupe, by the way.
Hey.
So for the QR generator, I'm having trouble with that. Is there a specific one you guys recommend or use?
Yeah, so it's the QR code generator. So let me see. Actually, let's do this. Guadalupe, are you on your computer right now, or are you on your phone, or where are you at?
On my phone.
Oh, got it. Do you have access to your computer right now?
Yes.
Oh, got it. Um, sure. Oh, because you're on your phone. Hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't know how to do it on the phone. Um, yeah, I wouldn't know how to do it on the phone. But I can like show you if that would be helpful. Because what I was gonna do is like if you were on the Zoom on your computer, is like ask you to share your screen, and then I can guide you on where to find the QR code and how to set it up properly. But
If not, when you're in the office and I'm in, yeah, we could do it that way. That's
okay,
easier.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, anybody else stuck at any part and I can help you walk through it. And if anybody's on their computer, like watching the Zoom on their computer, like it'd be helpful if you can share your screen and I can literally walk you through how to get past whatever sort of, bottleneck that is occurring.